diamonds well. On my floor giving me well. Heads up, cause I swear that she on digs. That's in if you never spoke French. Girls that let they soul bleed for some rouge bottoms. Be broken, never seen friends, at least your man got them. I need girls who never had greed and got nice bottoms. Can cook better than the French chef and got college problems. I can solve them. This my Paris flop. This my Paris flop. Here I go. This my Paris flop. This my Paris flop. Yeah.
What's up, girl? I'm Breezy, and I am back again to give you guys another review. This one is on an album by Gueringer the 13th. Now, he is a Pontiac, Michigan artist, part of the Chiefy tribe, and you may formerly know him as JG. He just recently changed his name to Gueringer the 13th, so all new name for him. Just dropped a brand new album to go along with it, so it's really a good time for him. First off, download the mixtape. Not the mixtape, sorry, the album. Download the album. I'll have that link for you on www.wassup-world.com, along with where you can find the album and listen to it first. But do not just listen to it and not download it. I don't have to tell you that. You'll want to download it after you hear it anyway. With that being said, I will get into this review and tell you guys what I think about Gueringer the 13th's new album, Paris, Japan, which dropped March 15th. I believe that was on Friday. I've listened to this album several times just for my enjoyment because I really like the album. And I can't really think of a word to describe the whole album. You know, I like to describe the mixtapes and albums that I do in one word, just to give you an idea of the type of feel you'll have when you listen to it. And the only word that I can think of is vibe. This is a very vibing album. This is something that you could really sit back and enjoy every song, even though he provided a lot of variety with his music. And when I say that, I mean not only did he cover different topics, he rapped about several different things, but his songs sound different. You know, he gave us different styles, and he stayed himself throughout the whole album, but he gave us something different to listen to every time. So you won't feel like you're listening to the same song. Every beat is different. Every song is different. It has a different feel to it. You know, he has some of the slow songs on there for you guys, you know, so you can really just sit back and chill and listen to that. Then he has the harder songs where he's going in. You know, of course, every rapper wants to show that they can go in, and he's definitely showing that on some of his songs. And then you have the bangers, you know, stuff that you could just, you know, get hyped to, and kind of like the club banger type of thing. I do not think that there was one song that was better than the other. I think that all the songs were equally great. Like I said, I loved this album. I really did. And but there are a few songs that stood out to me, definitely because they really were different than the other ones. The first one being Toro. Toro is track number 2, and
a girl said styling was the new religion, cause she'd sell her soul for some true religions. Now you ain't got no food on your stove, refrigerator not covered by hot, that's your decision. She see the devil looking in the mirror, saying that he crying and is getting there. The devil wiped his eyes, now the vision's clear. The whole time that was her looking in the mirror.
And it caught me because I had a discussion of spirituality and religion in this. It's not very deep into that, but he definitely touches on it a little bit in that song. And I think that was really hot. I really like that he did that. I like that it showed that not only is he a rapper, but, you know, of course, he's a person like everybody else. He has his beliefs, he has his spirituality, he has his religion and his faith. And I really respect when artists take the time to show that in their track. Now, don't think that you're going to listen to Toro and it's going to be like some gospel, you know, inspirational song. No, it's real. It's human. He says what he has to say, and you can't help but respect that. And then on top of that, it's just a really nice song. Like I said, all the songs are nice. So I think that really stood out, and that that was the song that made me aware that, okay, we're only the second song in, and he was already giving me something different. So I know that it's gonna be some variety in this album. I already know what to expect from this. I don't have to worry about everything being the same, because I can already tell that as an artist, he's not afraid to go out there and say what he has to say, no matter, you know, what the feel is. You know, this is his work, and he's gonna be him. Then you move on to the 4th track, which is titled Love Letters. Now,
I could write you love letters, saying cute shit like we should be together, and to make it real like forever. I know you dealing with your ex, but I can make it better. Just to seal a deal, I'll make it clever, dear baby girl. Me and you could change the world. Love down, let's make a cure. You used to lie, them niggas care. I'm honest, girl, you know it's pure. Summertime, let's hit the shore. Summertime, your ex wants you so much time. You
to the 4th track, which is titled Love Letters. Now, listening to this song, I would not say that it is necessarily a love song, but it definitely has that love song kind of R&B feel. It's one of the things that's, you know, is obviously for the ladies. He's definitely doing this for the women, and he does talk about, you know, love, and he talks about sex, and this is just basically the relationship song. You know, he's not talking about what he has or bragging about his skills, or he's strictly speaking to the ladies on this track, and he slowed it down for us. And like I said about Toro, this added to the variety of the album. It was smooth, it was chill, it was vibrant, it was really nice. Okay, then you move on to number 5, which is obviously right after Love Letters. And he went hard on this track. It's called Raw.
Can't nobody give it real a doubt. Just last week my hood made a killing, ho, but it was black on black killing doubt. Andrew Max, they call us nigga, bro. I'm tired of all these fakes.
That's the perfect name.
I'm tired of all these,
because that's exactly what it is. It is very raw. He went hard. He showed, you know, his skill, and I like how he went from the slow track right into just going all in on the next track. It's like he doesn't want us to stay chill for too long. He wants us to really feel it, and that's what you do throughout the whole album. You feel it, and I think it's because of the order of the music, the change in flow. You know, sometimes he slows it down, then he'll speed it up, and then he'll, you know, slow it down a little bit more, get a little hype for us, get us thinking, and then, you know, go back to slowing it down. I really like how he did that. All in all, this album is full of substance. That's what it is. It's full of substance. He's speaking some real stuff. You know, nothing that he's saying is just a group of words to show that he can rhyme. You know, and what he's saying is something worth listening to on every song, whether, you know, from the more serious songs to the songs that's just more for people who just want to hear it for the rapping, who just want to hear it for that hardness and that roughness that comes with hip-hop. Everything he says is something worth listening to, something worth hearing and kind of pondering on it, just making sure that you actually listen to it. I'm gonna keep saying that you have to listen to it. Don't just hear the album, listen to the album, listen to what he's saying, pay attention to his lyrics, because he definitely did a good job with his lyrics. He's a good lyricist, very talented rapper. Another thing about this is it's full of energy. It's full of energy. Even though I said that it's a vibing album, it's very energetic. It'll keep you up. It's not boring. None of the songs are worth skipping. And so, of course, that's another plus. I don't really have anything bad to say about this album. Everything I look for in the album, I think he brought. The variety, the lyrical content, the substance, the energy, the artistry, the creativity. I think that this album truly represents the title, Paris, Japan, because it has that Paris, Japan feel to it. Paris is, you know, known for being more chill and romantic, and I'm not saying that this album is romantic. I wouldn't describe it as romantic, but the relaxed vibe to it. And then when you think of Japan, I kind of think of Tokyo. You know, the urban, the hardness, the roughness, the creativity, the artistry. That's part of it too. And actually, he has the Paris flow and the Japan flow tracks on his album, and I definitely think that when you listen to those two, you say, okay, I get what he wanted to do with his album. I hear this Paris flow all throughout the album. I hear the Japan flow all throughout the album. So I think everything about this album was a piece of art. I can tell that everything about this album he put thought into. Everything about this album has a meaning, and that is what I like best about this album. It's definitely something that was made to be appreciated, not just listened to and downloaded. So I love that about the album. You guys probably can tell that I'm giving this album 5 stars. I think it was perfect. That's my opinion. I think this album was perfect. I give it 5 stars. And with that being said, download it on www.wassup-world.com, or you can also go to www.chiefytribe.com to get the download link. So whichever one you want to go to. You can also go to Wassup World's site to listen to the album before you download it, because you're going to want to download it after you listen to it. Either way it goes. Shout out to Gueringer The 13th. Shout out to Chiefy Tribe. Shout out to TDZ, who is the producer of this whole album. And shout out to you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review, and
Miss Japanese eyes, I'm in love with your thighs. You gotta shake to go with them fries that you cooking me tonight. Extra ketchup on the site, tell them hoes to catch up. They behind, I be on my grind. So my phone's the only thing with time. Say my wrist for the really due time. I say it like it's mine, and I ain't just saying shit to rhyme. But if I was, it'd be perfectly fine. I can do that because I really do rap. Doodle as in poop, cause on tracks where I shit at. I'm pop cause I fizz, not the top where I live at. You ain't shit cause you pissed like